coming up on the Did Nothing Wrong podcast. And you talked in the article about how they're almost trying to retcon West Virginia's history by saying that they're going to make a park out of the Confederate monuments that other people didn't want. They want to fly the Confederate flag over the castle. And, correct me if I'm wrong, but I was under the impression West Virginia was on the other side during the Civil War.
Yeah, quite proudly on the other side. I mean, you take West Virginia history and public school there, and they drill it into you June 20th, 1863, West Virginia becoming a state, specifically because it did not want to fight with Virginia for the Confederacy. West Virginia's terrain does not lend itself to plantations. There were relatively few slave owners and slaves in the state, and in the mountaineers, not the football team, but the mountaineer people really are a freedom-loving people, and that's freedom for everyone. So what I saw Peter saying, that he wanted to fly the Confederate flag over the castle, it just felt like a slap in the face of West Virginia history. Here's a state that is the only state that literally became one because they didn't want to fight in the Civil War for the Confederacy. They wanted to be part of the Union. It's just like, do you even understand where you live?
Yeah.
Confederate monuments in West Virginia? That doesn't make any sense. We're not talking about historical markers here. We're talking about erecting statues of slave owners in a state that literally was formed because it didn't want to fight the slave owners' war. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's the most ahistorical take that I think you can possibly have. Mm-hmm. And I can see why you and a lot of other right-thinking people probably got really upset about this, because it's just so... Why? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.